guys. Morning. Will Liverpool Football Club sign anyone with 2 days left to go? It's looking a bit worrying right now. Let's talk about it. Yes, guys. Good morning. How's everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming on today, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it, guys. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, but we're not too far away now. So if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you've not liked the video yet, make sure you go hit that like button straight away. Helps the channel grow. Much respect to everyone here right now. We have got to talk about these owners and this club, and it's just a mess at the moment, guys. It really is. Look, it is Wednesday morning. The transfer deadline shuts Friday midnight. Got a couple of days left. This football club needs players in, guys. We need at least another midfielder coming to this football club right now. There's no excuses. Look, I've stuck up for FSG before. I've stuck up for the owners before in certain areas where I thought they needed sticking up for. I'm not ever sticking up for them again. There's no excuse for them. There really ain't. I need to know an excuse why they can't bring a midfielder in. Because any excuse they say is a pathetic lie. Like, oh, we didn't have time. The right player weren't out there. Oh, we're building for something next summer. Blah, de, blah, blah, de. I don't want to hear the ball. I don't know. I don't want to hear the lies and excuses. There is no reason we can't get a midfielder in. Cheick Doucoure there at Crystal Palace. Easy transfer to do. All you got to do is pay over the odds for him. So what? So what have you got to pay 70 million for Cheick Doucoure? It's not like we haven't got the money. What are you waiting for? What are you saving for? We've got 2 days. FSG, we've got 2 days. What are you saving the money for? What, rainy day? Rainy day money? You go put it aside for a cake. You got a rainy day. Oh, come on. Just spend the money. What's the point of saving it? What is the point of saving it? Cheick Doucoure is there. He ticks all the boxes. Jurgen Klopp probably wants him. Help Jurgen Klopp out. Make our midfield a little stronger. Yeah, overpay for him. Go and overpay for him. What's it matter? 70 million, 70 million. Yeah? What are you saving it for? Like, we got it. It's obvious we got it. So what are you saving it for? That's what I want to know. Players are there. They're available. Go and buy them. While we got this money, use it. Cheick Doucoure, Ryan Gravenberch, whoever it is, both. I don't understand the excuse no more. As I said, I'm not one of these fans. Everyone knows me. I'm not one of these Liverpool fans that will just go and have this agenda against FSG and go and bang that drum about FSG out. They're useless constantly, yeah. Everyone knows me. I'm not one of them fans. I try and look at things a bit more impartially. I don't come with any agenda. I'm not like a Klopp loving or an FSG loving or anything like that. I just don't. I just come with my shows. I don't have no agenda. I just sit there on the fence basically and look at things objectively. Yeah. So tried to look at things objectively all summer. Right. I've gone through all whole summer looking at what we're doing objectively. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? No more, like I can't be doing it anymore because the money's there. The money's there for this club to spend. You know, I don't hear excuses about, oh, we've got these young guys coming through. We believe in them. They're going to be special. Why are you all psychics and can see the future? Yeah, FSG are all psychics and can see the future. Oh, this young lad's going to be special. Why? You've been 5 years through time and seen how good he's going to be. Come on, stop lying. Spend the money. Just spend the money, man. I don't know what we're saving up for. What are we saving up for? Yeah. Uh, what? Because this saving up and keeping the money away because you're going to go big the next summer has always been a lie. It's never been true. It's great PR. I mean, their PR is the greatest in the world. FSG PR, there is no better PR. I mean, if you want good PR service, guys, ring FSG and ask for a quote because their PR service is so good. Even there's people that are so against FSG, hate FSG with a passion, yeah. The PR is so good that them guys even sit there and go, oh, hang on. You know, like that. That's how good their PR is. It's the best in the world. But I'm not falling for it no more. None of us are falling for it no more. We've had enough. We've all had enough. Even the biggest fans of FSG that were never FSG out are starting to turn. They're starting to turn because they've had enough. They can see we need footballers. We need players. Go and get the players in. There's still time to do it. There's plenty of time. It's only Wednesday. Transfer deadline don't shut till Friday at midnight. Lots of time still. This club can go and get some players in. No excuses. It's midfielders about. I need to know what the meetings are like. I really know. I want to know what the meetings are like at Liverpool. You know, Klopp's logging into his Skype. Yeah, you can imagine this, right? Klopp really happy. He's heard some rumours online. Yeah, he walks into AXA. He opens up his office. He goes in his office. He's all happy. He's got his coffee. Puts his coffee down over there. He's got his cigar over there. He's waiting, and he's got like a Zoom call with John Henry and all that. He's logging into his computer. He's ready. He's sitting back. He's zooming. He's got a Zoom call with John Henry at 1 in the afternoon. Right, he's all ready. Can't wait. Zoom call with John Henry. John, my man. How you doing? How you doing? We're proper happy over here at the moment at AXA. We've heard all the rumours. We've heard the rumours. I can't wait for you to go and get these players in for me. We've got a few days left. You get these players in, John. We can have a great season. Great season, John. Great season. Can't wait. Big up, my man. John's on the other end of the Jurgen. You got to calm down, my friend. You got to calm down, Jurgen, because yeah, the money's there. The money's there, but you know what it is. You know what it is, Jurgen. Don't blame me. Don't blame me, Jurgen. Don't blame me. You know his fault is it's Tom Werner. Tom Werner. Between you and me, Jurgen. Tom Werner is the one. He won't release the funds. Personally, me, John Henry, I want Jurgen Klopp to have all the players. I want you to have all the players, Jurgen. Yeah, but Tom Werner, he don't. Yeah, just between you and me, Tom's out the room at the moment. It's Tom Werner. He's the one. He won't let you have the players, Jurgen. Yeah, he won't release the funds. Yeah, we spoke to Cheick Doucoure and Crystal Palace. They're willing to do the deal. I tried to do it the other day. Tom Werner went Waitrose. While Tom Werner was at Waitrose, I tried to do the call, tried to do it. Tom Werner, he's got a burner account. He's got another phone that clones my phone, and he just deleted everything. He won't let it happen. He won't let it happen. It's all Tom Werner. It's all Tom Werner. It's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with John W. Henry, Jurgen. So when you talk to the press, Jurgen, make sure John W. Henry has a nice thing. Yeah, it's all Tom Werner. And Mike Gordon is a snake. He's a snake. Mike Gordon is a snake. Yeah, that's why we got rid of him in the first place. You know, we've only just hired him back and gave him a new job. We got rid of him for a reason, Jurgen. It's nothing to do with John W. John W. sits here on a throne and only wants the best for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, and the best for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, and the best for the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, I only ever want the best for all these clubs. I'm trying to give everyone the money. Trying to give everyone the money. But Tom Werner and Mike Gordon, they just won't have it. They got me under their thumb, Jurgen. I can't do nothing about it. Jurgen's dozed off while this is happening. Oh, it's bullshit, yeah, Ken. You know, Jurgen in his head, he's got this dream going on in his head. You know, in The Simpsons, when Marge is talking to Homer, and Homer's just standing there, and you have the picture in his head of like Homer fighting a monkey or something like that in his brain, like that. It's like that's what Jurgen's doing. All he can see in his head is, oh, I heard this last time. I was meant to get Jude Bellingham. I was meant to get Jude Bellingham. I was meant to get Chouameni. It's happening again. It's happening again. Oh my God, he's blaming Tom Werner. He's the fucking owner. He's the owner. Why is he blaming Tom Werner and Mike Gordon? I can't win. You know, that's what's going on here. That's what's going on. And then their PR. Their PR is excellent. Their PR is excellent. You know, John, right, this is like, all right. James Pearce, yeah. Can you get a group meeting? Yeah, I need a group meeting, James, with you. Yeah, all the top red accounts. Yeah, all the top red accounts, all the ITKs. Yeah, and all the journalists. Yeah, 12 o'clock today. Yeah, 12 o'clock today. I will give you a Zoom call to all of you. Yeah, I will Zoom call all of you. We'll have a joint meeting. You, Neil Jones. Yeah, the geezers from Redmen TV. The geezers from Redmen TV. They love me. They absolutely adore me. Yeah, I could. Yeah, and I literally. They literally keep it clean, man. I've not had to wash it in weeks. They keep it so clean. They love me. Yeah. Get them all on the phone right there. Yeah, that's what they do. This is the PR, man. This is the PR they've got, right? This is their PR. Yeah, they have that Zoom call. Can you imagine their Zoom call? Can you imagine the group Zoom call between Neil Jones, James Pearce, Paul Joyce, all these guys, and the Redmen TV crew and the Anfield Rap crew, and then John Henry's there on the computer. So I'm John Henry, yeah. Boys, welcome to my next. Boys, welcome to the meeting. Welcome to the meeting. It's good to see you all lovely faces yet again. Neil, how's the wife? Good, mate. Good. James, as your husband. I mean, as your wife. Sorry, man. Yeah, all good. Yeah, James. Yeah. Paul, Crit, how you all doing, guys? How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, guys, listen. It's been a bad day for FSG. Tom Werner. I didn't know this, guys, but he's got his computer and his phone. Yeah, he's been hacking the shit out of me, pretending to be John W. Henry. He won't. I need you to tell the world, guys. John W. Henry wants to release the funds. John W. Henry wants to release the funds. He wants to make Liverpool great again. He wants to make Liverpool great again, yeah? He wants to make Liverpool great again. And he's not allowed because Tom Werner keeps stopping me. Tom Werner keeps stopping me, yeah? Tom Werner keeps stopping me. And so we need you to do something about it. We need you to do something about it. So tell the world. Please tell the world. Okay. I swear that's the PR they go through. I swear that's the PR they go through, and people believe it all the time. I believed it at one time, And this is not me having a go at all them people that, like all the reporters and other channels and all that. I'm not having a go at them. It's just a bit of a laugh. But look, they get suckered into it sometimes and they believe it a lot. And it's a shame because I did as well. And I'm not falling for it no more. I'm really not. I am not falling for it anymore because I just don't believe all this stuff. I don't believe everything they come out with. I really don't. And look, what's happened the last 2 days, yeah? We know we got to buy players by Friday, yeah? What's the new thing that's happened? What have you all heard the last 24 hours, guys? Literally in the last 24 hours, what have you guys all heard? What have you heard? What have you heard in the chat? Takeover. Yeah. Takeover chat. Takeover chat is back around the rumour mill when we got 3 days left to do transfer business. Is anyone shocked? Is anyone shocked that with days left of the transfer window, we're getting either investment or we're selling the club again? It's the greatest PR. The greatest PR, man. Like, why would we buy players when we're on the verge of selling the football club? Why would we put more money out of the football club when we're about to sell the football club? This is what we had last time. It's great PR because we're all get excited and go, oh my word, we're going to actually sell the football club. And we forget for a second. Now, it takes our mind off it for a second. It's great. I keep telling you, they're the best in the damn business at this. They're so good at it. People will forget, oh my word, whoa. And then it's people from, apparently it's someone from Kuwait. So it's apparently someone from Kuwait this time that's apparently interested in buying Liverpool, and their value is 1.5 trillion. That's their market value apparently, 1.5 trillion. It's a firm from Kuwait that want to take over Liverpool. That's the new one today. That's the new one that's going around the neighbourhood at the moment. Yeah, so everyone's taking their mind off it for a second and go, whoa, takeover, excellent. Okay, whatever happens this summer, fine. As long as we get these parasites out of our football club and we get taken over, I can't wait. And then you see that, and it just takes your mind off it. And then you're thinking about, oh, just imagine who we can buy and improve. Imagine the players Klopp could get. Oh, this could be excellent for us. And it takes your mind off it. And then you realise, okay. It was all PR yet again. And that's my worry. And I don't understand it either. Like, if you're owners of our football club and there's going to be no more signings, yeah, just come out and tell us. We're all big boys and girls. We can all take it on the chin. Just tell us. Come out and go, look, unfortunately, we are not going to be buying any more players this summer. The squad Jurgen Klopp has got is a squad he will try and compete with this season. Just come out and tell us that. Because I'm a big boy. Everyone in chat, we're all big boys. We're all big girls. We can all handle it. We can all take it on the chin. We'd be completely peeved with you. We would be completely upset with you. Right? We would be. We'd be really done with you. We really would. But at least you're being more honest and not lying. I'd take honesty over lying every day of the week. I think everyone in chat would as well. We might not like you for it, but I'd rather you be honest with us fans that, let's face it, are the reason why this club is so huge and the reason you're making so much money off us is because of us fans. So just be honest with us. You know, the lying is ridiculous. It pees us off. Just tell us. Look, guys, we're not buying anyone this summer. The squad Jurgen Klopp's got right now is the squad that Jurgen will try and compete with this season. Stay it like that. I will hate you. And I think you're scum, but at least you're telling us the truth. All these lies and putting rumours out there into the world so, you know, journalists can pick it up and walk with it. Because who's not going to pick up a Liverpool get takeover story? What journalist is not going to pick up a story that's making the rounds that Liverpool going to get taken over? Why wouldn't everyone's going to pick that up? So it makes everyone forget about transfer business for 24 hours. It's great PR. You're great at what you're doing. But tell us the truth. Tell us the bloody truth. Just go, oh, yeah, this ain't going to happen. Just tell us this ain't going to happen. It's as simple as that. We all can take it. We might even respect you guys a little bit for telling the truth. You know, we might even respect you guys for telling the truth just for a second. If you turn around and go, look, no more transfers. It is what it is. This is Klopp's squad for the season. And then we can all stop talking about it. I can stop making videos about it. We can stop talking about it in the chat. We might give you an inch of respect for telling the truth at least. But you're all scumbags. You're all scumbags as far as I'm concerned. And this comes from me. If I'm start calling you scumbags, you know you've got an issue, because I've never once been on this anti-FSG train. I never have. Everyone in the chat knows that. But right now, I think you're scumbags. Because money's there to be invested. Money's there to be invested. It really is. What are you waiting for? What is this club waiting for? I don't get it. Oh, they're waiting for Andre in January. Can you imagine? Waiting for Andre in January. It was a 20-odd million pound transfer. And you need players this summer. Look, I like this Andre lad. We get him in January. It makes sense for me because I think he's played over 30-odd games this summer already. So getting him in January makes sense. I'll give him that one, yeah? It actually makes sense to buy him in January. Why would you buy him for the reported £60 million release clause when you can get him for 20-odd million in January? So I don't mind that. That makes sense to me. I'm all for that. But there's players there we can buy. If Ryan Gravenberch wants to leave Bayern Munich, he doesn't want to be at Bayern Munich. He's a very good footballer, a young footballer who's got a massive high ceiling, who can be something special, yeah? He might not be everyone's cup of tea, right? But bring him to Liverpool, and he's a great addition to our squad. He's a great addition to our squad. He might not be a first teamer straight away, McAllister and Szoboszlai there, but Ryan Gravenberch coming off the bench, a Thiago coming off the bench. Do you know how much better that looks? Do you know how much better that sounds straight away to me? Yeah? Cheick Doucoure wants to come to Liverpool. All the rumours are saying right now that Cheick Doucoure is desperate to come to Liverpool. Desperate. Yes, you're going to have to pay over the odds for Cheick Doucoure at 70 million quid. But with the way the transfer market is right now and what players are going for, I don't think that's too far out of the realm of a deal, to be fair, because Cheick Doucoure is a very good footballer. Don't underestimate how good Cheick Doucoure is, guys. Because he plays for Crystal Palace doesn't mean he's not a good footballer. If we all bought it from Lons, everyone would rate it. He's a very good footballer. And his probably market value is probably between 50 million. But Liverpool have to pay, you know, they have to have Liverpool tax on top because how late it is in the window. And everyone knows we've got a bit of money to spend and we're desperate for players. Just pay it. I don't see the problem with it. It's either pay the money for these guys, yeah? Douglas Luiz, he's at Aston Villa. He also counts as homegrown because he was young when he went to Man City, yeah? So it's either Douglas Luiz, Cheick Doucoure, Ryan Gravenberch. What is excuses on not getting these transfers done? Honestly, what is the excuse of not getting these transfers done? What are you saving for? Kone, Sangare, Taram, like Clay in the chat says. You know, what's the excuses, man? What's the excuses? Because we know the money's there, right? We know the money's there because of the Caicedo bid. And the Caicedo bid was probably PR in a way that they knew they wouldn't get Caicedo, but they knew they had the money. And this is the thing that's done them in. This is the thing that's done them in. This Caicedo bid, this is the reason why me and most of the people in the chat are waiting for this transfer to happen before Friday because FSG messed up by going for Casado. They made it. We know they got money. Now, Paul Barber of Brighton, the CEO of Brighton, said it himself. The money was there from Liverpool to buy Casado. That's why we accepted the bid. So the money was there. Now, it might be a PR stunt in the way that they knew they were never going to get Casado, and they could tell everyone, "Oh, we tried." Yeah, I get that, but the money was definitely there, right? Because Paul Barber, the CEO for Brighton, said so himself. It was there. That's why he accepted the bid, right? And now we're sitting here, and that's why we're all messed up. That's why we're all paid off. They've messed up. They've made it so we know the money's there. So go and spend it. I don't want no more Skype calls with all your friends making lies up. I don't want Skype calls with Jurgen Klopp no more. Jurgen Klopp must be sick of it going into the office. Oh, another Skype call with John. All right, let's turn on the computer. John, how are you, mate? John, what's the excuses this time? Why can't I get the money? I need to buy Doucoure. Doucoure's there. Doucoure's literally waiting in Croydon right now, like for me to pick him up. John W. Emery must be like, "Where's Croydon?" Don't worry about where Croydon is. You don't want to know, right? But he's sitting in Croydon right now, waiting for us to pick him up. He wants to come to Liverpool. It's 70 million, John. I haven't got 70 million, Jurgen. I haven't got 70 million. Don't lie to me, John. You tried to buy Moises Caicedo for 110 million. You got 70 million. Yes, we've got 70 million, but for Doucoure, well, what do you want us to do, John? Because you've messed us about so much now. I'm sitting out there in press conferences defending you every single week, yeah? Every single week I'm defending you, right? People are starting to turn on me a little bit now. Defending you all the time. Just get me Doucoure. He's literally sitting in Croydon right now. He's sitting. Look! I've got him on my phone. Look, there he is. All right, Cheick. Talk to the man. Talk to the owner, Cheick. Talk to the owner. Yeah, he's sitting in Croydon. He's by a tram in Croydon. Do you know what that means, John? He's in trouble. We've got to get him. You can't leave someone in Croydon by a tram for too long. You've got to go and get him. If anyone knows Croydon, big up. You've got to pay the money. There's no excuses. Oh, we'll look at Ryan Gravenberch. Okay, if you're looking at Ryan Gravenberch, that's good. That's good. Are we interested though? Are we making a secure bid for Ryan Gravenberch? Well, Mike Gordon's been over in Germany last week, and they're discussing stuff. A week? What's he doing over there for a week? Is he having a beer and wine festival? Have you actually kept eyes on Mike? Is he actually meant to be doing his job, or is he gone to Munich and just drinking all the beer? What's going on? Is he on holiday? Why has he been there for a week and there's nothing done yet? Bayern Munich don't want him. They're willing to let him go. What's Mike doing over there? Like literally, what's he doing over there? It's madness. Just get the job done. Oh, George smacked. Oh, what's Big George doing? Yeah, George is a good mate of mine, John, as you well know. Yeah, we go back, man. We go back. We were teenagers together. We went to school together. Yeah, he's a great guy. Thank you for bringing him to the football club. It's cheered me up this summer. He's told me some incredible jokes, John. I've got to tell you a joke later. It's a bit blue, though, but I've got to tell you this joke George told me late earlier. Oh, my word. Yeah, his vaping is a bit much. Strawberry flavoured vape. He's a full-grown man. What's he doing? But yeah, and baggy jeans. Boot-cut jeans. John, he wears boot-cut jeans in 2023. What are we doing here? Who wears boot-cut jeans in 2023? Jesus Christ. No, it's madness. But what's George doing exactly? Yeah, George did the Szoboszlai deal. Yeah, I could have done the Szoboszlai deal. Cal from Coppish. Yeah, do you know Cal from Coppish, John? Great guy. Yeah, he could have done the Szoboszlai deal. He's a great guy. He's an intelligent fella. I could have got him to do the Szoboszlai deal. Yeah, I could have done the Szoboszlai deal. Jamie Phillips, you know Jamie Phillips? He's this YouTuber, yeah, Liverpool YouTuber. Everyone go and subscribe. Right? No, yeah, he could have done the Szoboszlai deal. He could have done the Szoboszlai deal. It ain't hard. What's George doing here? I need players in, John. We need players in. We're desperate for players. We really are. We're desperate for players. I can't keep with Harvey Elliott. I've tried. John, I've tried with Harvey. I really have. I've given him the big one. I love the kid to bits. He's Liverpool through and through. He's Liverpool through and through. I really tried it, Harvey. But I need something a little bit better, John. You're killing me here. You're killing me. I've tried so much. So much. You know, Curtis Jones. He's injured again, John. He's injured again. Yeah, he's a good little player. No, he's a good little player. Of course he is. But the man gets injured all the time. All the time. Look, Curtis Jones is injured so much. The DWP keep asking him if he needs disabled benefit. That's how much Curtis Jones keeps getting injured. I can't rely on the kid. Yeah? What? I can't rely on him. And then, who's next I've got to rely on? Kwanzaa, this centre-back, this young kid. Yeah, he might be 6'4" and he looks like a giant and he's built like a tank. But he's a kid. And I've got to go with him again as well. By the way, I'm not dissing Harvey Elliott here, guys. I like Harvey Elliott. He's a good footballer. But you guys know what I mean. This is the way Liverpool are at the moment, guys. And it's a madness. Like, Klopp's probably having these conversations with John, or it's going the other way. Could you imagine? Jurgen Klopp is playing the biggest game of thingy ever, right? And he's sitting there with John in meetings instead, and Jurgen's going, "All right, John." Yeah, we're fooling them, John. We're fooling them. I don't want the money either, John. I don't want the money either. I told the world I don't want to spend 100 million on a player. I'm cool with them, mate. John, you and me are tight, bros. We're like this. We're tight. We're like brothers. I love you, John. Tom, Mike Gordon, Billy Hogan. I love Billy Hogan. Have you ever seen that photo of me when I'm coming behind Billy Hogan and I cuddle him like that and I grab him like that and I got this massive smile on my face? I love that bloke. I love Billy Hogan, John. Absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could do with players, but I tell you what, that Harvey Elliott's a diamond of a footballer. I don't know. I don't really want to stop his progress. Curtis Jones, Curtis Jones is always injured, but good footballer. You know, yes, we need players, John, but I'm not going to push you. John. You got your reasons. I've got my reasons. I'm not going to push you, John. I could do with Cheick Doucoure. Yes, he's sitting in Croydon train station right now, ready to be picked up. You know, he wants to be bought. He wants to play for Liverpool. But if you don't think it's the right time to splash £70 million on him with 3 days to go, that's up to you, John. I understand it. I'm with you. Jurgen Klopp's with you all the way. I've got Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones there. I can coach them to be class players. Don't you worry about that, son. Yeah, so, chill, have a wine, say hi to Linda, say hi to the kids and all that. And, but keep Billy Hogan here because I love Billy Hogan. Billy Hogan's my man. Yeah, me and Billy are like that. Yeah, don't let Billy go. Yeah, peace out. You know what I mean? These conversations could be going like this constantly. These conversations could be going like this constantly, all the time. And we don't know, man. we have no idea. We have no idea about these conversations. And it's getting me down, man. It's getting me down, man. I'm sitting here acting out scenarios. Is that This is why I'm peed off about it all. But there's money there, man. There's money there to get players in and What are Liverpool going to do? Like, in all seriousness now, guys. You know, what are Liverpool going to do? What are Liverpool going to do? I'd personally just go and get Cheick Doucoure in. I think you're going to have to pay the odds, but pay over the odds. He's a good footballer. Ryan Gravenberch is there as well. He wants to leave Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich now look like they're up for him for leaving. So what are we waiting for? Like, literally, what are we waiting for? Why are we hanging about? You got players, yeah? This is what annoys me sometimes. We've got players and clubs. We've got players at clubs who are literally saying, yeah, you can have them if you come in. Like, there's players here that are available. Like, come and get them. You're available. And we're like, nah. No, we don't like getting available players. We like getting the unavailable players, you know. That's Liverpool Football Club. Let's get the unavailable players. Yeah, we don't want available players. Let's get the unavailable ones and pretend to the world that we're going to get them. Let's go and get Jude Bellingham in 12 months' time, who's unavailable. You know, let's pretend to the world, oh, we're going to get Jude Bellingham, guys. Don't you worry. We're not going to buy anyone else because we're getting Jude Bellingham. We're going to keep that money over there. You know what Liverpool got? You know them massive whiskey bottles? They're about the size of an infant. You know them massive, massive whiskey bottles that everyone has that are about the size of an infant? There's always in a corner of a room, yeah? That's what Liverpool got. And every day someone in the team just puts a fiver in that whiskey jar. Every single time. Here's another fiver in till the whiskey jar's completely full and they take it to the post office to be cashed out. You go, we're going to cash this out now. Yeah. That's Liverpool. And once that's full, they can go and buy players. So, yeah, I don't know what we're waiting for. There's players there available that we can go and buy. Are they good enough for this football club? Well, let's talk about that. Is Ryan Gravenberch good enough for this football club? Well, is Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones good enough for this football club? Is Wataru Endo good enough for this football club? Why ain't Ryan Gravenberch? Now, if we're looking at it like that, and our manager's looking at it like that, and our owners are looking at it like that, then I just ask them that question. If they're going like, oh, we're not sure on Ryan Gravenberch, we're not sure if he's the right fit or a good enough player for this football club, then I'll turn around and go like, is Wataru Endo good enough? Harvey Elliott good enough? Is Curtis Jones good enough? You know, is Stefan Pasetic good enough? We've got players at this football club you've got to ask questions about at the moment. Yeah, that fans do ask questions about. Are they good enough? And you're telling me Ryan Gravenberch isn't as good as them, or has got a high ceiling as them that you can bring into this football club? We need a squad. This is a squad game now. This is a squad game. You've got to pay players to sit on the bench. You just do. If you want a good enough squad, right, you've got to pay players to sit on the bench. And this is what our owners do not understand. They just don't understand this concept. Why would I pay players not to play? What a weird concept. Because that's what you got to do. You know, you've got to have players in your squad that only might play like 10 or 15 games all season, right? But that player who plays 10 or 15 games all season might get you to a final, might win you an important match out of nowhere, you know, and be remembered forever. That's what these players do. Look at Divock Origi. He hardly ever played football. He just came on as a super sub and won us important games and won us cups, yeah? And he's remembered forever. Divock Origi will always be remembered by Liverpool fans, yeah? But he weren't an industrial part of Liverpool's team. That was Salah, Mane and Bobby. Divock just came in on the odd game here and there, but mostly he sat on bench. These are the players you need in the squad. Taki Minamino was a bench player. Klopp never played him, but Taki Minamino got us to 2 domestic cup finals. If it weren't for Taki Minamino and his goals, Liverpool wouldn't have got to the FA Cup final and wouldn't have got to the League Cup final. These sort of players are important to your squad. They don't have to play all the time, but you need squad players, and there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with players sitting on the bench and being important to us for like 10 or 15 games every season. And that is where our owners can't open their eyes to that and see that you need them kind of players. Ryan Gravenberch as a squad player is an excellent squad player for us. You've got Thiago. Can you imagine? We've got our team out in the pitch. You've got Endo and say we get Doucoure and Gravenberch, guys. Say we got Doucoure and Gravenberch, yeah? Doucoure, McAllister and Szoboszlai. That's our midfield three. How much better does that sound already, yeah? And then on the bench, we got Ryan Gravenberch, Wataru Endo and Thiago and Jota and Darwin Núñez and Joe Gomez and Kelleher. How much better straight away of a substitutes bench is that? Because we brought two players in. That changes the whole aspect of our squad. That changes the whole aspect of our squad. And they can't see that. They can't see that. Why can't they see that? Absolute madness to me. Absolute madness. I don't get it. It's all there. It's all there. I know everyone's saying like Gravenberch wants more playing time. He'll get playing time at Liverpool. Now, the difference between at Bayern Munich is that he was just getting zero playing time, like nothing. At Liverpool, I think Ryan Gravenberch plays a lot of minutes. I think he'll play a lot of minutes. But we're not even attempting to make these deals. Douglas Luiz is another one. I like Douglas Luiz. I think he's a good player. I think he's a gettable player as well. I like Douglas Luiz, another good player that could come into our midfield. He's also counts as homegrown, I believe, because he's ties at Man City. You got Sangare at PSV. Sangare at PSV has got a buyout clause of like 34 million quid. Oh shit! Why aren't we all over that? Sangare, 34 million quid. He's got a buyout clause at PSV. It's waiting for someone just to activate. Literally waiting for someone just to activate and get that deal done. Yeah? That could be another thing Liverpool could do so much easier. Really could be. It's just... I don't know what we're doing. Like, there's nothing on Twitter at the moment. I'm looking at Twitter. If anyone sees anything, always let me know when we're live, guys. But I don't see. Apparently, this morning, a source at Liverpool has stated that the medical team is on standby and ready to respond to any sudden market movements. That's a rumour going online at the moment. So I'll let you know this again. So this morning, a source at Liverpool stated that the Liverpool team is on standby and ready to respond to any sudden market movements. So they're making out like there's got to be something happening out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh my God, no. El Etihad have sanded out a move for Liverpool's Canate. Why does El Etihad want all our footballers? Apparently El Etihad have sanded out a move for Liverpool's Irana Canate. That can't happen. I don't know why they're after all our players. Yeah, this one's doing the rounds at the moment. Yeah, Canate to oh Jesus Christ. El Etihad have sent this is doing the rounds. I just don't. Like every medical team is on standby. Exactly, Weeks. Exactly. It's just more BS. Oh my God! Like this football club signed Adrian up to a new deal, but can't sign new players. Tells you everything you need to know. Tells you everything you need to know. I just like, what are we doing? It's getting so demoralising. It's getting so demoralising. I would never be this thingy about the transfer window. If Liverpool never went in for Moises Caicedo, yeah. If Liverpool never went in for Moises Caicedo, I probably wouldn't be making videos like this now and being bothered about it all. I'd probably make a video saying, look, we're not going to buy anyone, guys. It's done. That's our window done. But because we went in for Moises Caicedo, this is what's peed me off the most, because there's money there. Spend it. I don't even think we spent all the money we got for the sales of Henderson and Fabinho yet. So money's there, guys. Money's there. We need players in. All we've heard all summer, for the last week or two anyway, Liverpool go try and get someone in before deadline day. Liverpool working hard to get someone in before deadline day. We heard this yesterday from journalists. Liverpool preparing and working really hard behind the scenes to get someone in before deadline day. Behind the scenes. Do you know what Liverpool are doing behind the scenes? Do you know what Liverpool are doing behind the scenes? This is what Liverpool are doing behind the scenes. Scrolling for their phone looking at TikTok. And what Liverpool are doing behind the scenes. Just looking at TikTok videos or Facebook reels or something like that. That's what they're doing behind the scenes. This is Liverpool behind the scenes. Liverpool behind the scenes. You know, all the reporters get Liverpool working really hard behind the scenes, trying to make transfers happen. This is what they're doing. Just looking through Twitter, looking through TikTok, looking at videos and that, looking what people are messaging on Twitter. That's what they're doing behind the scenes. They ain't doing now. It's just, what do they know? What do they know? Like, doing behind the scenes. What do they know? If it's private, I've always wanted to know this, yeah? If things are private at a football club, yeah, how do they know what Liverpool are doing behind the scenes? I've always wanted to know this. Because that's a question or answer that always coming out. Oh, Paul. This is the question that people always talk about. You know, every time you hear a journalist or reporter, Liverpool working really hard behind the scenes. How do you know? Like, literally, how do you know? It's really hard to know. You know, Liverpool are quite private. It's very hard to know what they're doing transfer wise. It usually comes out of nowhere. It never gets spoken about. And then the following day, the same reporters will go, Liverpool working really hard behind the scenes. How? How do you know that? You just literally told me Liverpool are very private and you never know what they're doing transfer business wise. And the next day you're telling me Liverpool are working really hard behind the scenes. How? How do you know this? How the hell do you know this? Because you just told me one thing, that they're private. Now you're telling me you have everything, you know, everything they're doing behind the scenes. They're working well hard behind the scenes. It's all kicking off behind there. Don't go behind that door. It is kicking off. The whole crew is behind that door. Do not go behind it. They're all trying to find players for us. Do not go over there. Like, how do they know? How do they know? It's all bollocks. It's all BS. It's all BS. We can't sit here and pretend we know anything. You know, we do work in private, Liverpool. I will say this, most of the time, Liverpool do work in private and don't usually put out who they're going to buy. And then they just go and buy them out the blue. You know, like Fabinho, Shaqiri, or Taro Endu, you know, Sabozalai. These kind of players. You know, Alisson Becker came out of nowhere. And all these sort of players. This usually happens, yeah? The Sabozalai deal out of nowhere. The Wataru Endo deal out of nowhere. McAllister we all sort of knew about. That's how it usually happens. So if it's private and no one actually knows what's going on, then how do the journalists also say, oh, they're working really hard behind the scenes, it's all kicking off behind there, they're desperate to get someone in right now? How do you know? How do you know? Just like what's Mike Gordon? Apparently, Liverpool have been in Germany for a week. Liverpool have had representation over in Germany now for a week, trying to sort a Ryan Gravenberch deal out or a Kone deal out or someone like that, because they're scouting in Germany. They flew out representation from us, our scouts and people like that, flew over to Germany a week ago to check out the German talent, to check out Ryan Gravenberch, to check out Kone. I say German talent, yeah? That's not the talent they've gone to check out. I can tell you that right now. That's not the German talent they've gone to check out. They've gone somewhere else. You know, they've gone somewhere, they're on holiday. Has anyone actually gone and found out where these guys are? And just to make sure they're not just living it up in Germany. Has anyone gone and checked out? You know, like, are you doing your job? Are you checking out on Gravenberch and Kone and Thuram or whatever it is you're going over to Germany to check out? Or are you like going for a pee up? It's mad. It's mad. You know, like, I don't get what's going on. I just don't understand this football club anymore. I used to. I used to understand this football club quite well. I used to understand this football club quite well. I used to understand, like you guys, we all probably understood everyone's position at this football club. You know, you had the sporting director, you had the manager, you had the owner, you had the co-owner, you had the chairman, you had the CEO. Everyone run beautifully behind the scenes. Now, this club is such a mess. This club is such a mess that I don't know what they're going to do. You know, they're looking at this player, they're looking at that player. It's so confusing right now. And the only ones who's confused is us fans. We're the ones. Us fans are the ones. We live Liverpool and breathe Liverpool 24/7. This is our club to the day we die. This is our football club. We live and breathe our football club. You don't change football clubs. It's your club for life. Yeah. So we live and breathe Liverpool constantly, right? These other people, they don't care. They don't care. Us fans get let down time and time again. But what do as fans? We come back the next day. We come back the day after. We come back the day after that. We go to the games. We cheer the boys on. We talk about the game after, win, lose, or draw. And then we go back again, and we go back again, and we go back again. We go back again. And we get let down time and time again. And it's starting to drain me. It really is. As I said, I'm one of these fans who haven't got agendas. I've got no agendas. My only agenda is the Liverpool Football Club. The badge, yeah. The club. That's my only agenda. Nothing else. I haven't got this FSG out agenda. I'm not going to sit on my YouTube channel and just talk FSG out every single day. And I'm them gone. I'm not really like that. Klopp out. I'm not any of that. I'm just a Liverpool fan. I have an impartial view at everything. I try and look at everything like two sides of the coin. I try and debate. You know, FSG have done this. This is the reason FSG are doing this at the moment. Maybe, you know, that maybe that's kind of going down that road. Jurgen's doing this at the moment. It's not quite right. Let's talk about what Jurgen's doing here. I'm one of them guys. But right now, my head's been turned a little bit. And I'm getting really annoyed. I'm getting really, really annoyed because there's money there to buy midfielders. We need a midfielder in. We really do to help this club try and succeed. And I've been saying this for a while now. If our owners don't have the ambition to make us the best team in England, it's all I want. That's make us the best team in England. If they haven't got that ambition like we have, then what are you doing here? As my man Bruno in the chat would say, you know, we're not Tottenham Hotspur, we're Liverpool. All right? Liverpool's ambition is to win everything. That is the Liverpool way, to try and win everything possible. We're Liverpool Football Club. We're one of the top 5 biggest clubs in the world supported. You know, one of the biggest names in world football. Our ambition should be to win everything. Our owner's ambition is just to compete. And that's the problem right now. And that's the problem right now. You know, they're happy just to compete. They're happy to be in Europe every year. Because if Liverpool in Europe every year, They get money from revenue and sponsorships. That's all that matters. You've got to be in Europe every year. And with the Champions League being the top 5 from now on, Liverpool go probably finish in the top 5 every year anyway. So that, guess what? Champions League football every year. That's what FSG want. That's what they're happy with. They see that as competing. They've got no ambition over that. They literally, because if they did have ambition, if FSG had ambition to make Liverpool the best team in England, if FSG were looking at it and thinking, look, Man City have just won a treble, and they've just won like 3 leagues in a row, it's very unheard of for anyone in this country to win 4 leagues in a row. You know, what will City's ambition feel like and all that? Let's try and get amongst that right now. Look at Arsenal last year; they almost did it. There's no reason why Liverpool can't do what Arsenal did last season. And with Jurgen Klopp, with a better manager, we got more chance of actually overtaking Man City. So let's show a little ambition this summer and just get Jurgen, all the players in to go and win the Premier League this season. Let's do it. Why not? But no, our owners, no. They're like, we'll just get enough players in so you get Champions League football again. We'll just do the bare minimum and you'll get Champions League football again. Because that's all we want. And if you can do better than that in the season, that's beautiful. And that's why we are where we are, guys. It really is. They have got till Friday. They've got till Friday to get stuff done, guys. They really have. I'll tell you what. You might see a change in me after Friday if we don't buy any players in. If we don't buy any players in after Friday, then yeah, I might go. I might lose it a little bit. I might lose it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But look, guys, big up to you. I appreciate your being here. Thank you very much. Don't forget, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'll be back later with another show. But big up to all you guys. Much love. Take care, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you again a bit later. Bye-bye for now.